So last but certainly not least, I would like to invite Mr. Surikant to the stage to collect his award.
संस्थान प्रमुख चेतनाबेन विनोद खत्री, कारोबारीના સભ્ય, ઉપસ્થિત થયેલા આજના મહેમાનો, ભાઈઓ બહેનો. Prestige comes when you recognize you have achieved something amazing. But public honor only comes when others recognize you have achieved something amazing. હવે હું ગુજરાતીમાં જો કહું તો પ્રતિષ્ઠા ત્યારે આવે છે જ્યારે તમે ઓળખો છો કે તમે કંઈક કામના કરી રહ્યા છે, પરંતુ વાસ્તવિક સન્માન ત્યારે આવે છે જ્યારે અન્ય લોક ઓળખે છે કે તમે કંઈક અદ્ભુત કામ કરી રહ્યા છે. So, on those words today, it gives me enormous pleasure in being given this opportunity to introduce the Honorable Suryakant Natwarlal Khatri and his lifetime achievements. To be honest, he may not be known by everybody in this room gathered today, but it is indeed an extremely proud moment for us all as we celebrate, as you will come to hear in a minute, his achievements. When committee members Bhavik and Dylan first came up with the idea of a Hall of Fame, the criteria was very simple. We wish to acknowledge people from our community for their outstanding achievements, primarily for activities within and without, beyond the existing community. Not generally known to all of us. Someone who has been exceptional and outstanding in this regard. I can categorically and confidently state that if anyone fits that description of what I have just said earlier, then it is Suryakant. So, with his kind permission, I submit to you the following, written in his own words, which you will find, I'm sure, both inspiring and interesting. Suryakant Bhai, I hope you will allow me some editorial privilege and freedom, as I have added a few comments which I trust you will approve. So, in his own words, like every community, we have in our SKA some unsung heroes. And the 62nd Motso SKA have for the first time decided to honor such unsung heroes within our community. It gives me great pleasure to say a few words on Suryakant Natwarlal Khatri, affectionately known as Poonawalla, who was deservedly nominated for this honor by his young nephews Dylan and Bhavik Vinod Khatri. Suryakant arrived in London in June 1962 from Pune. During the 60s, this SKA was at its nascent stage. એટલે કે નવું હતું પણ ભવિષ્ય બહુ bright હતું. ત્યારે there were only 40 members in all. The second Motso in the summer of 1963 was held in a hall behind what was the Woolworths building in Camden High Street. Suryakant, even at that tender age, contributed to SKA by assisting his father, who was the honorary treasurer at that time, in the functioning of the community activities such as, in those days, one needed to visit each person's house to collect their dues. In Pune, Suryakant was the first Kshatriya to attend St. Vincent's School, which was an English medium school run by European Jesuit priests. And having completed up to standard 10, which is pre-SSC apne kiya them, before emigrating to London. In London, he was again the first to complete O and A levels by 1966. He then embarked on a BSc honours degree in applied physics, including a year at the highly renowned Atomic Energy Research Establishment, Harwell, graduating in 1970. In the 1960s, the young members of the SKA were starting to achieve academic success. And the first academic success to be recognized and celebrated by SKA at that time was again the Suryakant at the 13th Motsav held on 10th December 1972. He then attended the reputable and prestigious Birkbeck College, University of London, between 70 and 72, graduating in 72 with an MSc in nuclear physics. And I believe that was another first. After graduating, Suryakant spent some 34 years at the Export Credits Guarantee Department, which is a UK government department, retiring in 2006, having been involved in high-profile projects, civil and arms contracts, capital markets, aircraft financing, among others. He was also involved in guaranteeing and financing of export contracts during his career, culminating in the biggest contract of $2.75 billion supported by an extremely complicated multi-currency financing facility ever guaranteed by ECGD. And thereafter, he also had a short stint at the UK Government Patent Office in the years 1970 to 71. Following retirement, he volunteered his time becoming trustees of various charities and various schools in the borough of Barnet. Not one, not two, not three, but actually being governor of 4 schools. He then became again the first Kshatriya to be elected in May 2010 to public office as a councillor from your ward, Barnet, and re-elected in May 2014. During his councillor tenure, he was elected as Deputy Mayor of Barnet for 2026 and 2016 and 2017 year. And for those who may not know, the mayor is considered to be the first citizen of the borough, and the deputy mayor is considered to be the second citizen. The role is primarily civic and ceremonial, and there are therefore times they are referred to as what we might say civic mayors, to distinguish them in their role from that of elected mayors. The majority of the deputy mayor's time was spent supporting local community, lots of voluntary and charitable organizations, including the arts, environment, sports, as well as businesses. By launching, attending, and hosting functions. In addition, the councillor's duties include attending some 200 plus social and other formal engagements during the year in Barnet and other surrounding London boroughs. That includes not only welcoming groups to the town hall, but also presiding over citizenships, ceremonies, etc. In 2017, he was the first Kshatriya to be given the freedom of the City of London. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that is a truly remarkable achievement. It is extremely rare, and it is in the greatest honour that is in the power of the City of London to bestow. This usually takes place in Guildhall in the presence of Common Council and the Lord Mayor, sheriffs, the aldermen, along with invited guests. This is a recognition awarded only to people who have achieved success, recognition of celebrity in their field. It is one of the oldest surviving traditional ceremonies in existence since 1237. A ceremony which goes back over 800 years, or almost 800 years. Furthermore, receiving the freedom of the City of London is one of the oldest and most privileged titles, and has a long association with privileges in the governance of the City of London. In March 2014, he was honoured by the Honourable Mayor of Barnet, who presented him with a certificate roll of recognition for his outstanding service to the Barnet community. Suryakant, this is truly commendable. Salutations and hearty congratulations to you from all of us in the UK Kshatriya community. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if I may, on this special occasion, ask all of you to please stand, and please let us show our appreciation for Suryakant Bhai for this long, amazing, unparalleled contribution and services to our community.